Is set to hear the case against the state's new abortion ban. Planned Parenthood and EMW Women's brought the case earlier this year, but the High Court waited to see how Kentucky voters responded to a proposed constitutional amendment. Voters struck that down last week by almost 100,000 votes. I want to bring Gabby into this now. Gabby's in our newsroom, and you were able to talk to both sides, people on both sides of this argument, who have been really anticipating these results now for some time, Gabby.
Eric, you're absolutely right. I mean, a lot of people have been watching this unfold for quite some time. And if Amendment 2 had passed, it would have added language to the state constitution clarifying that there is no right to an abortion here in Kentucky. But since voters rejected it, the decision will now be left to the state Supreme Court. Let's dive into some of the key moments leading up to today's hearing. Back on June 24th, Roe v. Wade was overturned, which for several states immediately enacted a trigger law. And on June 30th, a Kentucky judge blocked the abortion ban, but that was only temporary. In July, an injunction blocking the abortion ban was granted here in Kentucky, and on August 1st, the state's appeals court reinstated the abortion ban. Today's hearing will focus on two bills banning abortions here in Kentucky. One is the trigger law, which went into effect when Roe v. Wade was overturned back in June. The other is a bill which bans abortions once a fetal heartbeat is detected. Pro-choice supporters say the bills are unconstitutional based on Kentuckians' rights to privacy and bodily autonomy. However, pro-life supporters say although the Amendment 2 failed, voters' true desires are ultimately reflected in who they continue to elect in the State House and Senate.
It's important for folks to realize, though, that, Kentucky's laws protecting unborn children remain in place. The other, election result, so to speak, here in the Commonwealth was that Kentuckians overwhelmingly returned very large pro-life legislative majorities again in the General Assembly.
Kentucky has a wide view of opinions on abortion access and all kinds of other issues, but the voters made one thing clear, and that is that they do want to protect this essential health care.
Both bills do make exceptions when a mother's health is at risk. Clearly, there is a lot to consider in this case, and we'll know more about the next steps once the hearing gets underway at 10 o'clock this morning.